Beat mechanics.
18 carats versus 24 carats. It's a discussion piece for my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. It's capital Sage, and now that we're on the same page, it's spelt with an O like you're talking about money. The capital part. With an O, not an A. Capital Sage. So this Sage's vitamins, I'm going to switch it up so we can have a discussion. 18K versus 24K. Let me explain. What is reality? Let me explain. There is what actually is, as in 24 karat gold, is the actual gold. It's the actual purest form of gold. But 18K may be more appropriate to wear when you're going out, walking around in public. So which version of reality is real, or is any of it real? It's capital Sage, and now that we're on the same page, welcome back to this week's episode of Sage's Vitamins. How you doing? I'm Gucci. It's my birthday. So there's two different perceptions of keeping it real. Which one do you agree with? I would love if you would leave it in the comments so we could just get the ball rolling. This is something that needs to be talked about. So, which version of reality is real? The version of when you came out as a baby and you came straight from God, or the version of this is how things are when you get outside and this is how you act accordingly? Which one is reality? I think it's a cool discussion because by popular opinion, I mean what most people think. By what think, I mean what they do based off of what everyone else is doing. By they, I mean people who don't really care about spiritual topics and just want to live. By live, I mean they probably care about spiritual topics, but never mind. It's okay. So here are the two perceptions. Keeping it real meaning this. 24 karat gold is pure gold. But when you go outside wearing a 24 karat gold brick of something, it makes you a target. So my question becomes, it seems that most people, societal standards, would say 18 karat, 14 karat, 12 karat, whatever karat gold is reality because of the circumstances that are outside. I would beg to say that came out all wrong. But I would say that 24 karat gold is gold. And 18 karat gold is gold mixed with silver or platinum or nickel, which means it's not all the way gold. What do you think? I think it's so interesting because both things have valid points. In one fashion, it's not real gold, but in another fashion, it doesn't make sense to pretend that everything's perfect. So what would actually be considered reality? And can both things exist in a spherical fashion on the earth plane simultaneously with capital Sage? So 18K may be more appropriate for the world, but once again, it's not real gold. How do we bridge this gap? It's a discussion piece for my birthday with capital Sage. How do we bridge the gap of reality really ain't real, but it really is real because it's the only thing that's real? Do you feel me? It's capital Sage. There's a theory that the world should be one way, but it actually is another way. The way it should be, or the way that it is. This may seem obvious at first, but this is why I use the analogy of the gold. The question that I want answered by this is, Should we fight for the 24K reality or succumb to the 18K reality? Just to put it plainly, you know, I mean, it seems like a simple question, but it can help us find direction if you want to with Capital Sage. And now that we're on the same page, Sage's vitamins every week. Leave it in the comments. 24K reality or 18K reality? What is it that you think? It's Capital Sage. And now that we're on the same page, hit the Cash App because it's my birthday. I love you, Sia.
Couldn't reconcile with my man.